Woosah. Hey, after we get done filming, could you help me move something later today?
I wish I could, dude, but I'm really fucking busy.
What are you doing?
I gotta go to the Tashi station to pick up some power converters.
That's nasty.
Hey guys, welcome back to No Heroes Here. This is Kid Cruiser with my good friend
DC Markowski.
Markowski.
Thank you guys for watching our videos and things and taking the time out of your day to watch all 25 minutes long of our videos. Why were our other videos long?
Because the prequels are very bad.
And there was a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
A lot of shit to talk shit on.
Yes, but now we are here at the original trilogy, and I really appreciate you guys for keeping up with us.
Yeah, these ones
keeping up with us.
Just like the movies, these ones are gonna be way better.
Yes, yes. So the year is 1977.
1977.
And
what happened at
George
this time?
Lucas.
Is he young? I
Yeah.
think he's still kind of old, isn't he?
He's pretty young. He's like in his 20s. He's like 21, 22.
Why can't I have my own Star Wars series? Star Wars Episode 4?
A
No.
New Hope.
Star Wars Episode nothing. The New Hope.
It's just called Star Wars.
Okay, it was called Star Wars.
I did my research. He did.
Yeah, probably. I'm not a fucking nerd. I don't even like these movies. Catch fire. Just God strikes me down. I'm like, dude, I made George Lucas for a reason, dog.
So like you said, we're very excited to talk about the original trilogy and starting off with just the first one that started it all.
I think it's been at least like maybe 7 years since I've seen these. Which is crazy,
Maybe
right?
a little more, I don't know, but yeah, that sounds accurate.
The practical effects are kind of amazing. We come in like just the storm. There's the Star Destroyer chasing the rebel ship, and it's lit so well because that was the whole thing back then.
It's all like models and like just the opening shot of Episode 4 is
looks
like
better than all the CGI combined in every episode.
It's like
space feels like space. It feels empty. It feels very empty. It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel flat.
Yeah.
Which I feel like some of the CGI kind of did. Somebody's boarding the ship, and they come to, and Princess Leia is on board.
Yeah.
She's frantically running around, and I have a feeling she's what they're all after. There's just the alarm of the ship, and there's just a bunch of rebel troopers standing by this door, like literally like being cut through. And as soon as that thing opens, hell is unleashed.
You see the stormtroopers, and you can just fucking.
Let's talk about stormtroopers.
They're all costumes, and like they all look good.
That's crazy. With 1970s money,
they're all individual people.
that's nuts. They're not clones.
No CGI, no fucking.
They're not made out of a computer. They're actually really good. They roll in, they blasting around, just killing rebels left and right. One time that stormtroopers are accurate.
Yeah, that's the only time throughout the whole saga.
And after that, they just become as useless as droids. But
it just sucks that the rebels are like the good guys, and we're supposed to be rooting for them. But like,
they look so
like,
stupid though.
They're just like
helmets.
I don't ever want to be dressed up like.
Leia's again. I think we don't really get a name from her yet.
Yeah.
But R2 is following her around, and she gets him and gives him a message in secret. We don't even get to see the message actually. 3PO comes in and. That's when we're introduced to it.
Yeah, but she's like saying like, "Help me, I'll be your only hope."
Yeah.
Or like, gives it to R2.
Yeah.
Get in the escape pod and they.
Yeah, and they take off.
And so the Empire.
There's no life aboard that shit.
Yeah,
Must have been malfunction. Like, through the fog and the aftermath of dead rebels, basically, there's this dark figure. Kind of has emphysema, a little bit. But nevertheless, he's taller than everybody too.
Yeah, he sounds like what Lil Wayne's gonna sound like in like 2053.
Get Wheezy?
Oh, Wheezy!
Wheezy? Young Tochi! He's in search of Princess Leia, though. But he's not actually looking for her.
He's looking for
some plans.
Yeah,
they stole.
That the Rebel Alliance
stole. He picks his fool up. Not with the Force, he just fucking grabs his fool by his neck. And he gets pissed.
He's very angry.
Because he gets all loud too, remember? He gets yelly.
Commander, tear this ship apart until you found those plans and bring me the passengers. I want them alive!
I thought Vader was always calm and collected, but...
Tell me, like, when you saw Vader and, like, you saw him, like, the shit he was doing, you were like, ah, fuck, like, that's Anakin. But you don't want to, like, believe it.
If you think... Yo, where's the plans at? And she's like...
Only a...
What plan?
Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
Exactly. R2 and 3CPO escape on the pod and land on a dusty, sandy planet. Sets are amazing, by the way. And again, everything's practical, everything's physical. There's no CGI in this whole motherfucker. And it's great. Well, we'll get to that. But untouched, this movie's great.
Yes.
It's fantastic. Without being, like, fondled. No, I'm okay. It's like, you're not. You need to be better. Like, stop, Dad. I can't be what you want me to be. I'm fine who I am. Yeah,
3PO had dangerous man.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna go that way. And R2's like, fuck you. I got a message to deliver. Yeah. So R2 takes off. 3PO takes off. See peering eyes out from the back. Houdini! Jump R2 for the pocket change.
They tase him basically.
Yeah. They tase him. They touch his swimsuit area and they take him away. They take R2 and 3PO onto an awesome sandcrawler thing. It's like a giant trapezoid, basically. They run a used droid dealership. So R2 and C-3PO get sold to Luke and Owen, moisture farmers. Luke has to go. Luke's a little busybody. Yeah. He wants to go join the rebels, but Owen won't let him because
he wants to. I mean, basically, he lives in like the suburbs of Tatooine. I guess
he doesn't. He lives in the middle of fucking nowhere.
And like, he just wants to get out. And you can't blame the kid. You
know what I mean? Oh yeah.
No, you can mess around with your friends later.
Yeah, he's like, fuck that. You got farming work to do. He's like, but I'm going. Luke's like, I'm tired of this shit. Dude, I want to go.
Yeah, he just wants to get.
But he's got to go watch droids because fuck his dreams. What do moisture farmers farm? Moisture?
I don't know.
Do they sell water?
After the dinner, when like Luke like takes off, he like looks at the sun basically. Like he's just looking.
The sun's.
You really feel that movie magic that.
You're ready.
Really feel
you're ready for an adventure. Yeah. Watching R2D2, Luke discovers the message.
He hits up, and then.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
He's like, wow, she's really pretty. I'm like,
what?
Do you think there's hologram pornography? It's got scan lines on it. It's all got scan lines.
It's like looking like.
R2 runs off. He's got the message.
Oh yeah, he needs to get it.
He needs to get it to Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Because Obi-Wan's our only hope. To avoid all holy hell from his Uncle Owen,
he gotta go find fucking R2. The Sand People attack Luke and. They're
beat the shit out of him.
They're pretty scary.
After Obi-Wan scares off the Sand People, he wakes up Luke, asks him, "What's up? Like, what are you doing out here?" And he's like, "I was trying to get this droid." He's asking for Obi-Wan. He's like, "But I know a Ben."
Then he strokes his beard. Oh, that's me.
That's me. Why is Obi-Wan's name Ben? We get back to Obi's pad.
Obi's spot.
Oh, there's R2 and it's got a message for you. Princess Leia asked him for help.
You must come with me to Alderaan. You must learn the ways of the Force. Like, off the bat, like...
And Luke, surprisingly, like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Wow, he does do that.
And he gets the lightsaber just free.
That's when we first introduced to the greatest weapon of all time.
Lightsaber's pretty cool. We're introduced to the Force.
It's just, the Force is the Force. Just that's it.
It's an all-natural
Just
thing.
The Force. It has like a little like religion aspect to it too.
Kinda, yeah. I had a gripe with this though because 3PO. Where are we? Like, bitch, you were built here. So after the whole scene with Obi-Wan and Luke refusing to go for some reason, I don't know why he doesn't want to get off the damn rock.
Yeah.
We're introduced to the Empire now, kind of. Besides the scene we saw previously, and it's a giant contrast from everything else. It's dirty, sandy,
and then it's just sleek.
It's
and like
shiny. It's shiny, and it's like symmetrical too.
Evil looks good.
In a metaphorical sense, it conveys to the viewer a threat.
There's in like the call room, right? Some guys just popping off the mouth at him.
Talk shit about the Force because it's a dead like religion now.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
Vader's just like
in the rebels' hidden fort.
And everybody like sits there and watches for a second too. Luke bails. Then they find the sandcrawler all fucked up. Too accurate for sand people. Yeah. Apparently it was stormtroopers, but I feel like that's a little too accurate too, to be honest.
Like, oh, if they did that, then
what are they looking for?
Looks at like 3PO and R2 and he's like, oh, shit.
They're after the droids. Luke runs back home.
That his uncle and aunt's house is just burnt. Well, not
fucking to the bone, dude. Yeah. There's like meat on it still too. Yeah. Roll to Mos Eisley, Port City. This is where the movie doesn't take a bad turn, but what I'm saying is George Lucas decided to go back and put CGI in this motherfucker.
To like the remix?
It's that remix that's not good. Yeah. It sucks. It's really irritating. Because everything's built.
They don't they don't look good next to each other.
They look terrible.
They get stopped by the stormtroopers and they're like, we need your ID, like we need to know what's up.
He's like, no you don't.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification. Move along. Move along.
You're right. Move along.
Go about your business.
Move along. Roll to the cantina, you'll notice that nothing's CGI and everything is practical. And everybody took time to make like 30 different alien designs.
The talent and the detail, the time, the love, like...
It bums you out. When you go back to the prequels, there was not nearly enough time or love put into it. Also, this fucking canteen tune is the best. We're gonna put that in right here. It's gonna go right now. Copyright. So they head over to Mos Eisley, the local spaceport, to basically find a pilot to take them off, because they ain't got no ship or anything like that. So we're introduced to Han Solo and Chewbacca. Chewie and Han Solo are tight like a motherfucker. Little scoundrel. Little smuggler. Owner of the Millennium Falcon.
He persuades him and he's alright.
Like, come to terms, he's like,
give
hey,
me some money and I got you guys.
I'm gonna take you to Alderaan.
I don't really want to talk about it, but I feel like we need to talk about it.
We have to.
Because it's another change, another unnecessary change. Han shoots first.
I bet you have.
Anybody who says different is bullshit.
He shoots first, asks questions later, you know what I mean?
Han murders him in cold blood. So they head out to the port, and this scene was unnecessary too, as well.
Terrible shot of like CGI job.
The most CGI shit I've ever seen.
Oh, it's so bad.
Getting the ship prepared to go, Obi-Wan and Luke finally arrive with the money. I guess they sold their speeder or something.
Yeah.
So they got 3CPO, R2-D2, Luke, and Obi-Wan, Han Solo, and Chewie all aboard the Millennium Falcon. The moment the Imperials show up finally.
Yeah.
And they just start gunning it out, and again, like most stormtroopers, just missing. Just making a spectacle.
Like we said in the beginning, that was the only time
first
that they were
time,
accurate
that was it.
when we first saw them.
So that's why I'm a little iffy. I want to start a conspiracy that they did not attack the Sandcrawler. Shots are too accurate for stormtroopers.
I'll give you that one. The Falcon takes off and it looks kind of CGI, and I don't really remember if it was like, but it wasn't that bad.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
It's a fucking icon. And you're like, oh, you shit, what is it? Millennium Falcon? That was the teaser trailer for Episode 7. Oh, fuck! I can't wait! It takes them a while to get to Alderaan, which is weird because I thought the Millennium Falcon did the council run in 12 parsecs.
Yeah.
I don't know what parsec is either.
I don't think I appreciated Han when I was younger.
Because you're like, Luke Skywalker has a lightsaber.
Every character in this movie's developed so well.
Yes, and you
so
care about
well. Like, cut back to the Death Star. Vader has Leia in custody. Where are the plans? Like, where did you?
We'll search every cavity if we have to.
Yeah. No, well, we're gonna blow up your home planet, basically.
Well, all you have to do is tell us a rebel base, and we'll take care of that instead of Alderaan. Okay, fine. They're on Tatooine. Cool, thanks.
Do it, and then we're gonna
still blow up Alderaan though.
The evilness of the Empire, like
Death Star just blows up the whole fucking planet like nothing. The explosion for that's a little lackluster. I mean, it's a cool explosion, but like
seeing a planet blow up, like
I feel like it'd be a little bit more bigger than that.
Their destination is Alderaan, and we finally get there, and that's
everybody's confused.
Yeah.
And they find the TIE fighter out there. Yeah. Well, that's weird. Like, they don't have just squadrons just running around in the middle of space, deep space.
TIE fighter is heading to like this like big. It's like, oh, look at the planet, and then
it's a moon.
The moon.
That's no moon. Too big to be a space station. And they're like, oh shit, it's a space station. And I don't want to work on Death Star because I know there's like little shops in there that.
Oh yeah.
There's gotta be like a mall, right? A space
but
station?
I feel like we only see like 3 levels.
Yeah, for real. It's like, they roll up to the Death Star. They're like, oh fuck, that's a space station. We need to get out of here. Too late. Invisible tractor beams. They freak out.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
We're in a moon-sized space station inhabited by the evilest motherfuckers in the whole galaxy. They
fuck them up.
They send people in there like, you get the scanning crew in there.
You don't see what happens, but you already know what happens. You hear pew pew.
Yeah, beat the shit out of them. They take their stuff. Well, it's like cartoony though, because it's like a matter of like 2 seconds.
Yeah, they're kind of freeballing everything.
Yeah, they're just trying to get out the spaceships. As R2 gets a hold of like, the controls and stuff.
R2's he's better than Albert
He's like,
Einstein.
yo, beep beep, beep beep beep. Beep, beep. 3PO's like, holy shit, the princess is on board.
And it looks like, the princess is on board?
We gotta save the princess! Uncle Owen!
They gotta go get the princess now.
The mission has changed from escaping to rescuing the goddamn princess. They find out where the princess is at, but Ben Kenobi's still rolling with him. He's gonna shut down the tractor beams.
Yeah.
So they can get out. They gotta figure out an idea, basically, to get Princess Leia out of the detention center. They take Chewie as a prisoner, basically. He's like, where are you going with that? Like, we gotta take him to detention. He's like...
I didn't hear about that. Let me make sure. And so...
Without, like, they're like, well, fuck then. So they just fucking... Guns start blazing. And we're not even gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna put the scene in so you can see it. Bow, bow, bow. They find Leia. She's sleeping in there. She's got the nerve to be like all fucking sassy and shit.
Yeah.
Aren't you a little short?
But she's a good sassy though. Like I like it. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Stormtroopers come in shooting all inaccurately and shit.
Go down the trash chute, and this was like an exciting scene. It was like full of mystery in like one room. Like
I'm kind of not about the trash chute scene. I think it's over. It's too long.
Yeah, it is a little long. I will give it that.
There's like a little monster in it, and I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Is there a fucking monster on the Death Star?
I'm not about that.
The walls start closing in. They're all dying! It's opposite. They finally stop the wall.
This whole time, Ben, or Obi-Wan's been like fucking...
He's like literally like walking around, and he's just whipping
and he's all like...
But Obi-Wan just like, yeah, because he just walks around, nobody gets shit for some reason.
Yeah.
The crew manages to link up again. They find 3CPO and RTD2.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get back to the Millennium Falcon, because Obi-Wan lowers the blast shields or the tractor beam, what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. They're running to the ship. The stormtroopers are right behind, and Luke catches Obi-Wan and Vader.
This is like the first like lightsaber duel in the history of Star Wars.
And it's flaccid.
Oh, it's just
it's really bad.
It's just two old guys going at
it. It is two old guys going at it. Obi-Wan's like, he looks at Luke, and he has a big smile on his face. And he just closes his lightsaber, and Vader strikes him down, right? But then he just disappears in the thin dust.
It's iconic.
It's iconic.
It's iconic. Nobody knows what it means.
He's all Ben! And all the stormtroopers know where the fucking they're all at.
Yeah,
so they can start shooting, and then they bail. Yeah. They get chased, and there's this whole dogfighting scene, which is really done well. Like the sound's pretty good on it too. Get away, and it's funny throughout the whole series. There's always something fucking wrong with the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Always. They shoot down TIE fighters, you know. Don't get cocky, kid.
And I really like
the interactions with all the characters are
and it's just the first film, and you can already see the chemistry.
Yeah, which is fantastic. I feel like they did a good job casting all that.
Yeah.
So even though they escape, though, however, they're trapped. So they take off to Yavin 4, apparently, because that's the nearest planet.
That's where the rebel base is at.
Yeah, we're introduced to the rebels to an actual personal level now.
The base. Have the plans of the Death Star.
Yeah, that was the whole thing R2-D2 had.
So
More than the message to Obi-Wan, she was trying to make sure she got to the rebels.
Yeah, everybody's like, alright, like, we're gonna get this done. We gotta blow
up the Death Star. So they load up the Death Star plan, and it's like this weird wireframe from 1970. Alright, so all these graphs right here, we're gonna show you, there's a hole on top of the Death Star about 2 meters wide. And then Luke can't keep his goddamn mouth shut.
Yeah,
he's just like...
You were really mad about that. You were like...
Yeah, because...
So yeah, let's just give him shit.
Yeah, so then the next scene, he's all fucking in his pilot garb, and they just give him a fucking shit. Like, nobody's business.
Like, well, he wants to help out. But you were kind of mad about it.
Yeah, because the spaceship's probably fucking important. And Han Solo was like, he's bailing because he just wanted the money the whole time.
Yeah,
that was his whole
deal. Peace out, like.
And he's gonna take off. He's just like, I got shit to do.
And then like,
Luke I commend him though.
Yeah.
But Luke was being all butthurt and sentimental.
Oh,
like,
Anakin,
you're not gonna come? Like,
he really left.
Dude, like, what the fuck? No, like, I was here to get paid, remember?
Yeah, we're off to blow up the Death Star.
Okay. Yeah, so there's no time in between. Like, they got decent pace. You do get introduced to the Rebel base, and we're not there for very long. And I kind of appreciate that because I felt like they did everything they needed to do.
Yeah, like you saw it. You
hey,
saw the like.
We're in the Rebel base. Princess Leia's back.
And that's just like it goes back to the pacing
we got
of
the
the
Death Star
film.
plans.
Everything's
we're gonna
on
go blow up
point.
the Death Star. Like,
everything's just on point with the pacing. Like,
we got the whole fucking Red Leader bullshit. Porkins, Red Leader, Big Red, fucking Big League Chew, fucking Red Riding Hood. Of course, Death Star's like, yeah, that's not that easy.
Like we said, the whole plan is to blow up the Death Star, and then you see the TIE fighters come in, and they kind of start fucking shit up a little bit.
Because like, they're like, what do you think they were gonna do? Just gonna run up in the Death Star and take shit down?
No.
Trench Run. I think a Trench Run, number one, has a really cool name, and number two, is shot very well.
And it's so funny, it's like literally like one by one, people are just getting picked off.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's like Luke and
but that's how it would be, though.
Yeah.
It'd be like a fucking group of nobodies trying to take down a well-established military.
And then Vader's like, well, I'm gonna go fuck shit.
Yeah, he's like, well, you know what? Nobody wants to tell you this, but I was a really good pilot back in the Clone Wars. That's a coincidence, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Vader shows up with his custom TIE fighter.
Oh yeah, it's like
they pimped that shit out.
Yo, we heard you like TIE fighters.
We heard you like tragedies, so.
Biggs, Luke's homie, kind of rest in peace.
I guess I don't really care, but I guess rest in peace, to Biggs, dog.
We're
gonna put up a memorial right here.
Obi-Wan was struck down. He like went into like Luke's subconscious with the Force.
Yeah, he's like a ghost now.
Yeah, so he's like, use
the Force.
Like, believe in yourself.
So he's doing the trench run. Yeah. Vader's behind him and shit.
Have you not?
And like Vader's about to get Luke. And what happens?
He's locked in his sights. And guess who comes back?
What?
My boy.
Han Solo. Han Solo comes back in the Millennium Falcon.
Do you want to do it?
You go for it. You look.
Woo!
He blows up the other two TIE fighters.
And then Vader's kind of like,
he's like, oh,
this
shit.
was probably like the cheesiest part of the movie. Like, it's literally like
he just spins away
like,
and he just takes off.
Luke, you know, blasts the little
his photon lasers or some shit.
Whatever. And so him and Han take off, and then you see the Death Star, and you see like,
it's like dudes like doing
you see
stuff.
everything, and like. When something's bad is about to happen, you hear like the woo, and you have like the conscious
stuff?
moment. You're like, oh shit, I'm about to die. Nope, there's no warning.
Rest for the wicked.
No
apparently, after the slaughter of an entire planet-sized civilization of Imperials,
we get back to the Rebel base.
A really cool frozen yogurt shop on there. So
we get back to the Rebel base, everybody's celebrating, and then everybody's commemorated for their
they all get medals, and like R2 makes a joke. That's the end of the movie.
Yeah, and it was like, all right,
it's decent.
That was
without the cliffhangers
and
involved.
There was no like.
It could have just been a movie by itself.
Yeah, there was no. But the only cliffhanger really was Darth Vader. Like, what happened to him?
But don't even get me like wrong though. Like, I'm glad it turned into a saga, right?
Yeah.
Or at least 3 episodes.
It was solid filmmaking.
Everyone was super psyched about killing 1 million people, like I said, on a fucking space station.
It was solid filmmaking, and like you really appreciate, like even now, like when I go back at my age now, looking at it, like I really appreciate this film.
This movie's awesome. I'm so glad we watched it. Like, it was such a
even when we were watching it, like
palate cleanser from watching the prequels.
Like I'm hyped right now.
Yeah, I'm super hyped actually.
So
the costume design's awesome. Everybody's costumes are cool. The set pieces are fucking magnificent, and the sound design's on point. What else do you want us to say? It's a good fucking movie.
Like for me, this is the epitome of filmmaking. Like it really like.
Especially for its time too.
Yeah, it's just that movie magic that we don't feel anymore. Like there's still films out there.
You know what's funny? You know we talked about like how the kids wouldn't watch them because they're shitty now?
Yeah.
I feel like they would do that with the prequels now. I feel like if you went back and watched these ones would look a lot better compared to the prequels.
There's movie magics, but you can say there's more movie magics and like smaller films.
There is
like,
movie
like indie.
No, it's not movie magic. This is movie science. Well thought out and taken care of, and so much love has been put into it. And it's not a fucking thing that happened. It was a fucking thing that they made happen.
Yeah.
So like straight up,
because
fuck movie magic.
We just have
science.
blockbusters now, but there's just like cash grabs. You know what I mean? But this was like you can see the heart. You can see the time. Like
there was a story, and you wanted to tell it.
There was a lot of love, and like how you said, like they didn't know if they were gonna make more. And if this movie was by itself, it stands alone.
But it didn't even matter though because they put everything into it.
The original Star Wars, the first one.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. A+. Fucking awesome. If you grow up with it, it's even more.
You don't even need nostalgia glasses for this.
Yeah, it's like.
You don't have to convince yourself it's still good. It is.
Like I said, there's a little bit of love, there's a little bit of action, the evil, the good, the comedy. Like it's all wrapped up in one film. Thank you guys once again for watching these long reviews, but this
one's gonna be shorter.
Yeah, this is something special. This is for us as well as for you guys.
Yeah, we have to explain. We're trying to work on a formula still, so we're not really down to it.
So like,
we're hoping by 6 though, we got everything figured out.
So bear with us. Let us know what you think again. This is Kid Cruiser.
This is DC Markowski.
And this is No Heroes Here. We'll see you next time. Episode 5.
There are no heroes here. There are no heroes here. Why don't you go out and do some good for your fellow man?
Yeah.